This is a video look at the 10-foot Australian model bullwhip by Terry Jacka that I just picked up, and I found it on Facebook Marketplace. I spoke to another enthusiast. I sent some pictures of this whip to him, and there was some concern about its age. We are guessing because we don't have the fully developed progressive flexibility in the transition zone. We're looking probably early to mid 90s in this whip. What the condition would be, I'm pleased to say that it looks like it was actually very well cared for. And speaking to the gentleman who owned it, it did appear that he had kept it on display. So my guess is a young Indiana Jones fan. His parents purchased it through David Morgan's shop, and that he then put it on display, and it doesn't seem to have much use. It feels like any whips of this vintage that I have been around that have been maintained. So that was a pleasure. This is it with one coat of Horseman's One Step, the leather conditioner that Anthony uses that I now use as well. But the fall felt good. The height itself feels really, really good. No more or nor less than any other bullwhip that I would expect. No creaking in the transition zone, so that was really good. I did replace the cracker. I put a polypro on it because that's what I like on my whips. It did come with a black nylon cracker, probably because it came from David Morgan's shop. So, and this is just a quick comparison. This is what early 80s Morgan. This is a 1936 by Midwest Whips, Paul Nolan. This is a later Morgan. This would have been this was made by Louis Fox. This whip has been cracked by David himself and proclaimed a good whip, which is awesome. But you can see just some of the design changes that happened as David, the ever engineer, was continually making the best product. This is cool because this is a Indy 4 by Richard Cottrill, taken off of measurements of the Indy 4s that Anthony owns. And it's cool because you can see obviously that these knots here and these knots here, I mean, those are definitely Terry's knots. And one of the things that's really important in working and paying homage to somebody's whip is how that is done. It's also really cool is that in this whip, this Indy 4 whip, the type of braiding that we see even here is followed through. And it's really well done. A few of the little things that Terry does insofar as when he is tapering and things like that. Like this and this, it's spot on. So he did a really good job on that. But this is just a look at this 10-foot Australian bullwhip by Terry Jacka that I just picked up. We'll get some more video footage of it later, but I am really excited about this. Since Terry stopped making whips, they've become rarer than hen's teeth, and I am really pleased and privileged to own some of his work.